Hi, I'm Dan from Brighton Accommodation Agency, and in today's video we're going to talk about what you should do if you fall out with one of your housemates. So this video is really aimed at houses of multiple occupation or sharers. So it's not uncommon in a house of multiple occupation when you can have 5 or 6 sharers for one or more people to fall out with each other. And it can put you in a really awkward position because generally you've all signed a jointly and severally liable tenancy agreement. And what this means is that you're all bound together as one tenancy. I can't really separate you as individual tenants. So what happens when you do fall out? Okay, so usually I'll get a complaint from one of the tenants saying for whatever reason they're not getting on and that they're just going to leave the property. You can't do this. You're all liable for the rent for the entire duration of the tenancy. So quite often within a situation like this, it's a lack of communication within the house and a lack of communication with the house and us as the agent that can really cause some problems. If we can replace the tenant quickly and simply, then we can stop any arrears arising on the house. So if someone leaves and there isn't an agreement in place to replace this tenant, then the arrears are going to mount up. If we hit the end of the tenancy and this tenant still hasn't been replaced, then any rental arrears is going to come out of the joint deposit. So if this situation arises in your house, make sure you keep communication lines open within the house and with the agency. There is usually an administration charge for alterations to the contract, but it's quite a small one and it's quite easy to deal with. So we had a situation in a house this year where there was a 5-bedroom house and one of the tenants left because they fell out with the other tenants. During this period, the 4 tenants left in the house were being quite obstructive as far as allowing the 5th tenant to find a replacement. As this rolled on, the arrears were mounting, and it wasn't until I sat everyone down and explained that these arrears, this bulk of arrears that had amounted at the end, would be coming out of your joint deposit. It was at this point that everyone realised it was in their joint interest to resolve the situation as quickly as possible. And once we got to that realisation, the whole thing moved quite quickly and we managed to replace the tenant and everyone was happy. I'm Dan from Brighton Accommodation Agency, and this channel is dedicated to helping people like you solve their property problems. So for more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and we'll see you on the next one.